Guys, this is Jay Corbett of Team Sanctum, back at it again with another deck profile. We're going to be taking a look at the new Gadget deck with the brand new support from Dark Side of Dimensions, Gold and Silver Gadget. So, let's go into the monsters, shall we? Let's not waste any time. You run 3 silvers, you run 3 golds. Both Gold and Silver Gadgets effect. If this monster is normal or special summon, you can special summon a level 4 machine type monster from your hand. If either of these monsters are destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon a gadget from your deck. So if Gold is destroyed, you special summon Silver right here. If Silver is destroyed, you special summon Gold. That's basically how these cards work together. They're basically like brother and sister. They just work hand in hand together. Now then, 3 reds, 3 red gadgets, my fault, 3 yellows, and then you run 3 green gadgets. You run 3 of these because it just works in this deck. They're staple. It's the cards that are needed. Green gets yellow, yellow gets green, and then red gets yellow. If you don't run these cards at 3, you're possibly playing the deck run, or you're playing a version where the gadgets are a engine, but otherwise you run all 3 of these bad boys in the this deck. Next up, we're gonna go with Tin Goldfish. You run 3 of these because if you normal summon Tin Goldfish, you can special summon Gold or Silver. Gold or Silver can special summon Gold or if you special summon Gold, you can only special summon Silver using that effect. If you special summon Silver, you can special summon Gold, then Gold can special summon, or Silver can special summon, and then you just go off with plays. But literally, Tin Goldfish is the one you always want to summon first to start off those massive special summoning plays that you want to do. Then you play 2 Kagetokages. When you normal summon 10 Goldfish, the reason why that 10 Goldfish starts off the plays is because as soon as she's normal summoned, you special summon this. And then you just go off and do the rest of the stuff. So, yeah, just run 2. You don't need to run 3 of this. Most people will tell you 3. I think 3 clogs a little bit when you run too many cards when you run a card that basically says cannot be normal or set. I don't like the idea of this card being in my hand first turn and I have nothing else in my hand to be able to bring this out. So that's my reasoning why I'm running it at 2. And then I run 1 Maxx. I'm going to probably replace this with an Effect Veiler because obviously this card is not really good in the main deck. It's mostly a side deck card. Was testing it out to see if I get draws off of this going against special summon decks such as like Cosmo and whatnot. Yeah, most decks don't really care about this, but sometimes most decks, they stop all their stuff as soon as Maxx gets played. So yeah, this is just really a side deck card. We're going to move on to the spell cards now. So I run 3 Supply Squad. Supply Squad's effect is if a monster is destroyed by battle, I get to draw destroyed by battle or card effect, I get to draw a card. You stack all 3 of these on top of each other. If a monster gets destroyed by battle or card effect, you draw 3 instead of just drawing 1. Or if you stack 2, you draw 2. It's really a great tech card because this deck has really, I wouldn't say weak monsters, but monsters that people are easily able to get over. And let's just say that this card just benefits you a lot because you could draw into a Raigeki or a Dark Hole next turn. You could clear their board, then you can do all your spammy summonings and whatnot. Plus, if you have Gold and Silver Gadget on the field, this will benefit you a lot more because as soon as they're destroyed, you can chain to the activation after this goes off and bring out Silver or Gold and special summon something from your hand. And when you do that, you get draws. Well, not get draws, but this gets you draws off of it, and it's just really amazing as a tech card. So, you run Instant Fusion. Sorry about that. You run Instant Fusion because of Norden. If you don't play Instant Fusion in a rank 4 spam deck, you're probably kind of playing the deck wrong. I played spam 4 rank decks without this, and I see now why people play this in a spam 4 rank deck. Double summon. You only run 1 because there might be, you already special summon enough from your hand to the point where normal summoning should not even be an issue. But if you get into a situation where you can only special normal a gadget and then special summon 1 machine monster, you can overlay into Gear Gigant. You can automatically get a red, green, or yellow based on the gadget that was a special summon or normal summon. add it into your hand, and then Gear Gigant you can detach, get a gold or silver, and then you can play double summon to normal or special summon that gadget monster you add into your hand. Limiter removal, it OTKs, no questions asked. Twin Twisters, I don't have to really worry about putting stuff in the graveyard because I have an extra deck monster to make up for me discarding cards for this effect. Swords of Revealing Light, stalls, I love it. My favorite card, allows me to make my plays without my opponent doing anything to my board except for like getting tech cards out that could clear my back row, or if they get a Raigeki, they clear my board. So it just stalls. It's very good. I love this card. It's one of my favorite cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! So far, ever since coming back into the game. Run Mass Change 2 because Tin Goldfish is a water monster, so Mass Change 2, discard a card, go into Acid. Gold and Silver are both light monsters, so Mass Change 2, discard, you go into Koga. It's really a really good tech card to have in here. Most people will not expect this to come out. You would only want to use this mostly for an Acid to clear back row or clear Pendulum so that your opponent can't really do much. Then you run double Dark Hole, and then you run Raigeki. You run double Dark Hole Raigeki because the Dark Holes would be considered, in my own opinion, Raigekis in this deck, because if you use this on your gold or silver, while you have Supply Squad out, in a way, you plus off of this hard by using this because you destroy your gold or silver. You can special summon another gold or silver and then special summon something from your hand, and then Supply Squad goes off, you get draws. So this just allows you to just make super plays off of just Dark Hole, destroying your own monster and destroying your opponent's field. And then Raigeki is just to clear your opponent's monster board. So that's it for the spell cards. Finally, we're going to go to the trap cards. I run 2 Call the Haunteds. You don't need to run more or less. 2 calls should be enough for you because you're really going to be using this to special summon out your gold or silvers. I run 2 Xyz Reborns. Don't need to run more or less. 2 Xyz Reborns is usually used for your Gear Gigants, or it could be used for your Daigusto if you want to get some more of your monsters that went into the graveyard back into your deck, or if you want to get some extra deck monsters back into your extra deck because you know that monster helps out a lot. You run 1 Mirror Force. It's a scrub card, but it works. Most people will agree with me, and I've had my team captain talk to me about it, saying how this is pretty much a scrub card, but he has admitted that this card works. So far right now, I'm going to try and find something else to replace Mirror Force, but if nothing else, this card is just annoying to your opponent because you swing into your opponent's monster. I have Mirror Force set, it destroys them, and they're just pissed. Solemn, it negates summon, it works, it's staple, and then Bottomless, it's staple, it works. We're going to go to my extra deck monsters now. I run Lightning and Utopia. Okay, no matter what, in any rank 4 spam deck, this card, actually in any extra deck, this card alone, Lightning, is just amazing. There have been times when I've used him to just swing for game alone. And say, for instance, my opponent, he has like a monster. If I can somehow get him, if I can like Dark Rebellion his monster and then bring Lightning out, then I attack into his monster that Dark Rebellion. He gains 5,000. That's a big number to like swing into, like with 5,000 into like a small monster. And then I would use Dark Rebellion to swing basically for game because I would hope and pray that I'm doing at least about 9,000 life points damage using that combo of Dark Rebellion and Lightning into a monster. Cowboy, Gagaga Cowboy, use them for game. Beast Dweller, he works because prevents graveyard activation. So use this against the PK. Use this against PK Fire. Use this against Monarchs. I wouldn't say this is really good against Cosmo, but who knows? Maybe it would be. And then the All-Star in my extra deck. This is my All-Star. You you guys would think that Gear Gigant was, but no, Daigusto is. Daigusto Emeral, its effect, when you detach, you can take 3 monsters from your graveyard, shuffle them in the deck, draw a card. Reason why I love that effect, I have won games based off of that effect alone. Most people would play this in like Dark Magicians or Blue Eyes or something because you run normal monsters that are super beat sticks. But the first effect where you shuffle in 3 cards and draw, oh my god, it's just the sexiest thing I've ever done against people, especially when I get into situations where I know like I just need the heart of the cards on my side. Yes, I know that's very corny, but heart of the cards with this card because of the first effect. Dark Rebellion, he works. Castel, staple. Anarch, staple. Utopic, you make him when you've already used up all the materials on your Daigusto or your Gear Gigant, and then you just overlay into him just for protection. He works very well, and you can easily bring him out in any turn if you want. And then I run 3 Gear Gigants. It's staple. If you don't run 3, like here, if you don't run 3 of these in a rank 4 machine spam deck that can bring out rank 4s easily, you're playing the deck wrong. You should probably question your deck, and you should probably question yourself as a person. And then we're going to go into the fusions. Obviously Koga because of Mass Change 2, Acid because of Mass Change 2, and Norden because of Instant Fusion. Alright, so guys, that was my deck. Like, subscribe to our channel. Like I said, Gold and Silver have to be one of my favorite cards in this deck. It's amazing how much fun I've been having with these 2 cards alone, having them at 3 in the Gadget deck. I've had games where like I just brought out a full board and just overwhelmed my opponent. So that's it for the Gadget deck. Like, subscribe to our channel. Make sure you go on to Facebook and like our page, Team Sanctum also. This is Jay Corbett of Team Sanctum, signing out.